now. Okay.
Hold up.
Okay. Anyways, Kabuto, it's been a while. Welcome back, and with your fucking frog zord.
Okay, I don't know where that beeping's coming from.
Frogs are cool.
I think that's coming from Chica's phone.
I swear it's not. It's not on my end.
Well, it's not me. You're using your phone, so I assume because you're using your phone, it's because it's happened to me before where I've live streamed on my phone and all you hear is do, do, do. So yeah.
Oh, well, maybe if I put it into dark mode, maybe that'll make a difference.
Yeah, put on strict silent. It helps.
Yeah, I'll do that right now.
So I have a funny.
Ooh, War Greymon.
Oh, yo, is that?
Yeah, Black War Greymon.
Yeah. Anyways, so I have a funny story before you even get started, and I'm gonna be live updating this on Twitter while I'm doing this. So a few weeks ago, Skooks, I tagged you and Jen in this because I thought the shit was funny.
What was it?
It's on the Not Safe for Work.
So
So what had happened was, I follow now. I am pretty sure Scoop's the only person who knows this because Jen's not here. I follow Angelina White on Twitter, and this is the only Not Safe for Work I'm ever going to talk to while I'm on YouTube. Angelina White, for those who don't know, is a actress of the adults region.
Yep.
There's a trailer that dropped that she did. And I swear to God, if any of you guys have ever seen David Cronenberg's Videodrome, it was almost the whole set was kind of like Videodrome. And I said this on Brazzers' official Twitter page.
Oh yeah, that's right.
This looks like Videodrome. Brazzers winked and retweeted my tweet, and I'm like, yo, did Brazzer Senpai notice me?
Oh my god.
That must have been good.
Dude, Angelina White retweeted my. Listen, I know I'm gonna be a happily married man at some point. But Angelina White, if you're watching,
yeah,
So
that's
let's
some
be
luck you
honest.
got there,
You'd
bro.
be changing your name to
Some
Adam
luck.
Fox.
if Angelina White, if you're watching, thank you.
If your name's gonna be Adam Fox with 3 X's, because
Yo,
you're like your home street's address.
Yo, she watches these. Don't say that shit. Don't
Yeah, you better not, Kabuto.
She will fucking go ape shit.
Started it, okay?
She who?
My fiance.
Oh yeah. I mean, you were the one who said it.
That's what
I mean, look. You're the one who's talking about being noticed by not safe for work content and being related to that industry. Okay,
I'm not related to that industry. This is the best way to start off episode 151. We're about 49 episodes. We're 48 episodes. No,
Yep.
49 episodes away from episode 200, and hopefully we get there right, like in September.
So are you wait? So you're basically saying is that there's one episode for every Dex entering Kanto.
Yes. You're okay, Chica. You're still on Twitter. Okay, cool. Making sure.
Yeah, so just so you guys know, I didn't go anywhere. So
it's called school. There you go. Bam.
yeah, but among other things as well.
Yeah. Oh, and child.
Yeah.
Child.
You guys already had your baby shower, huh?
No, we haven't yet.
Oh, I thought you did.
Let me see something. Yes, we are talking about Capcom because they fucked up, and hopefully for the last time in a bad way, because we we did well last week when we talked about Blizzard Activision because they said they weren't going to be doing another Call of Duty game this year. They're going to wait until next year because Big Daddy Phil bought Activision. We know, but okay.
They need to step up their game.
No, Blizzard Activision did something really. It was about to get effed, and I'm talking about pre-crisis, pre-crisis Microsoft. So you're gonna see this hopefully the last time this year when it comes to Activision.
Yeah.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Hopefully.
Oh yeah.
All right, y'all. Are y'all ready? Chica would ask you get the horn ready, but you're using your phone, so okay.
Yes, at least no horn today, everybody. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right, y'all. Let's do this. I wanted to read one more thing. Hold up. I haven't heard of Capcom since Mega Man. Blossom, how old are you? Anyways.
And how long were you under that rock?
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Women's History Month. On March the 15th, 2022. And guys, Capcom, I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not even gonna go there because we are here. We are 49 episodes away from episode 200. But until then, welcome to episode 151 of the ScrubClub Gaming podcast. I'm whispering because my fiance is asleep. Podcast. I'm your host, the host of the most, Reckless Fox. # Luke Cage, IRL, aka Black East Howard, head of the Black Howard Connect, aka Black Lightning, aka Miles Morales, aka Blexington Kyle Katarn, Kit Catch a Faye Fisto, Mace Windu II, adopted son of Flynn, Captain Black America, Gin and Juice Kazuma, and Kamen Rider Compton Knight, Henshin, my boys, rock with me tonight. Returning, finally, the second in command, your favorite Gulag Slayer and mine. We got Boken Kabuto, a.k.a. Siberian Alucard, a.k.a. Keanu Reeves' #1 fan, a.k.a. Johnny Bosch's actual best friend, True Story, a.k.a. KB Toys, Michael Sarah, and Stop.
AKA down. Doesn't want to start the Rumble.
Kabuto, take it away.
Hey, man, I hope everyone's staying safe out there. It's been a rough last 2 weeks, but, I hope everyone's doing okay out there, and, just keep looking on the bright side of things.
All right. And next, we got #1 draft pick of year 1 of the Score Game podcast. We got your favorite guy in mind. We got Skooks, aka Two Scoops, aka First Sona himself. Skooks, take it away.
I can't believe I'm people's #1 favorite since I've been gone for like 3 years.
And last but certainly not least, Jen's not here. She's on sabbatical. But your favorite waifu and ours is finally back. We got Bride of Spider-Man, a.k.a. Cosplay Chica 101, a.k.a. Thunder Chica, a.k.a. Chicana Gwen Stacy, because she's web slinging all your jabronis and cabrones, a.k.a. Ava Menace II, and a.k.a. Little Ava Longoria. Chica, ¿qué pasó?
Todo bien, hermano. It feels so good to be back, even though I had some technical difficulties with my laptop, which I got to fix later on. But overall, it feels good to be back.
All right. And my opening comment, I don't want to start off on a somber note, but I want to give a brief eulogy to one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. We lost Scott Hall, a.k.a. Razor Ramon, yesterday, and it still impacted not just me, but everyone here who has watched early WWE, WCW, with the NWO and stuff. Scott Hall dying it was honestly one of the worst things to happen this week outside of William Hurt dying. Rest in peace to Thunderbolt Ross. Yeah, man, Scott Hall was a great wrestler and just a great overall genuine person who got his life together and was able to be there for the not just his fan but the wrestling industry as a whole. So I want to say rest in peace to Scott Hall. Bad days are momentary, but bad guys are forever. Say goodnight to the bad guy. Hey yo.
Amen.
Anyways, with that being said, let's get back to it because we are still gonna make this podcast too sweet. We got some stuff to talk about. PlayStation State of Play happened a few days ago. We also got news about Capcom once again effing up, unfortunately, and Blizzard Activision. So, housekeeping before we get into all this, for those y'all who are brand new to both our YouTube and Twitch page, thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't yet, be sure to follow me here on twitch.tv/Fox. Chat, we love you, and we adore you. Shouts to everyone who's currently watching on both streaming platforms. Thank you for letting us be your virtual neighbors and put a smile on you guys' faces. As long as we're putting a smile on your guys' face, and we're doing our jobs just about right. And we actually got one question I got for everyone. We'll do that at the end of the show. But if you guys have any questions on what's going on, if there's any news that you want to give us, let us know. Hit us up in the comment section. And we can always take an email because we do read your emails. We actually did get a request for a movie to be reviewed. I'm not going to talk about it right now, but it's going to be a surprise. Till then, guys, you can then, now, and forever email us at, where is it? Here it is. ScrubClubGameBookies@gmail.com. That's ScrubClubGameBookies@gmail.com for questions, compliments, concerns, advice, and business requirements, all of that good-ish. You want to find us? You can find us on our official link tree right here. You can find us on Twitter at ScrubClub. You can find us on our Instagram page at the ScrubClub Podcast. It's Instagram at the ScrubClub Podcast. We have officially started posting news again. Yes. So be on the lookout for our IG. Shout out to everyone who looked at our recent thoughts on Dead Space Remake. And you can follow us on SoundCloud, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher Radio, and Breaker Audio, who take the show on the go. Show your friends. Show your friends what's up. If you want to get a hold of any of us, you want to support Tea Time, you can find your boy on Twitter, Instagram, the Rex_Fox, YouTube, Rex_Fox, and follow all amazing content on twitch.tv/RecklessFox. Chico, where can the people find you?
You wonderful people can actually find me on Instagram under Bride of Spider-Man, as well as my Twitch, my Twitch, my TikTok, and my Twitter, but I go by under Bride of Spidey. And last but not least, my YouTube channel, Cosplay Chico 101. And where can they find you, Calvado?
You can find me on Instagram at nope.
What? You switched it?
It's different.
Okay, hold on. What is it?
You can find me on Instagram at Boken_Kabuto. You can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/BokenKabuto.
Hey-o, bam.
There you go.
Kabuto. And you can find Skooks at your local Denny's or IHOP, fighting bums in the back alleys and in the behind said closed Denny's or IHOP for chump change. You can find them. You can find him on Sunday, every Sunday at the back of Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles because he wants to keep it classy. You want to fight? You can fight Skooks. There you go. And you can follow him on Tumblr as well. And WorldStarHipHop.com/persona. With that being said, let's get started, guys. Chica, it's been a while, so I want to hear from you because we do watch it. We do watch your Twitch streams. Okay, What's been going on? How you doing?
I'm doing really well so far. Actually, I've been getting better so far. I mean, for those of you who haven't been catching up, like I haven't been streaming on Twitch for like 2 months now, and well, I recently got back to it last Saturday, and I don't know what happened to that video. It all of a sudden got removed. I don't know what happened, but I just felt great to be back. But lo and behold, like the day before I was supposed to stream on Twitch. Well, I was supposed to stream back in Friday, the beginning of week of March, but the laptop all of a sudden decided to die on me, so that was bad luck. But thankfully, everything is saved. It's just all rebooted, so new start.
All right. You might want. I think what you need to do is you need to turn on the archive thingy where they can archive your live streams and stuff. I don't remember how that goes.
Yeah, that too. Oh, and not to mention, I'm almost to 3K on my IG.
Ayo.
Which that's kind of lady luck there.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right then, Kabuto, how you been, dude? I know it's been a while. I know it's been rough because I've talked to you behind the scenes, but how are you feeling, dog?
Just trying to survive. Staying alive.
Okay. All right, Skooks, how you been, dog? What the fuck going on with you?
Feeling the same way. I had a good day, at least today, which is honestly surprising seeing how work has been lately, but I'm kind of questioning shit. You know how it is.
Not feel you on that. I've been good. This weekend I got a lot of stuff done, for sure. Clean up the house and everything like that. I want to say this real quick because I've been getting messages on Twitter about the last podcast we did where we talked about Street Fighter 6. I was a little hammered. I apologize. I will not be as hammered as I was. A lot shit was rough that week when I did the podcast. So I admit I apologize for being having a little too much of the bubbly. If I have the bubbly any other time, I will make sure there's small sips, and it is very low on alcohol percentage, like
I would
Coronas
love some of
or
the physics.
Modelo.
Why? Were you making a bet that day, or what was the whole point of you
No.
drinking that day?
I had a rough weekend, and I needed some bubbly. I would have done it the night before, but I had work, so.
Why don't you do like the spicy noodle challenge or something, or eat a spicy noodle in front of everybody?
I've done the spicy noodle challenge. It really does. It honestly is not that spicy. It just makes me have to go to the bathroom. That's it.
That's why you're supposed to have either milk or ice cream by your side.
No, I mean like
Bathroom.
No, I mean like I gotta evacuate.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I gotta take the Browns to the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm,
There you go.
Yeah.
Anyways,
we're live, for crying out loud.
and listen, YouTube is getting a taste of what we do. And Chica, listen, you've been there. We've talked about things much worse than this. Okay?
Oh yeah, like that one time when you bring up about Dick Grayson.
I'm not gonna go there.
Yes, the battery.
Unfortunately, Name Redacted is not here no more with us. And again, I'm not gonna say why, but yes, it's okay.
Just say that there was no appealing.
Let's just say that Richard Grayson's your favorite character. It's okay. Richard is your favorite character. It's okay. Anyways, because that's his legal name. Other than that, I've been watching Power Rangers Dino Fury, and I just binged Power Rangers Operation Overdrive. And if you guys haven't yet, please be sure to go to our sister channel, Morphin Network. We just did a retro review of Operation Overdrive, saying if it was actually bad and deserved the hate. And we all unanimously agree that it is not a terrible season. It was just underwhelming as hell. I think the next one we're probably gonna do is Samurai, and I would love to tear Samurai apart just to see if it was actually bad. And I don't think it was bad in retrospect.
One line from Samurai. Next time, use less because you're making me useless. That's an actual line from an actual episode.
Also, what do you call it?
I haven't forgotten it, even though I've only seen that one episode twice, both in 2011.
Also, I just started watching Tombstone with Kurt Russell and Val Kilmer. Yo, that movie's fucking lit. I would probably say it's one of Val Kilmer's best movies outside Top Gun. We all know Val Kilmer's best movie is Top Gun. I think we can all agree on that. But honestly, Tombstone's his second best movie.
Please tell me it's one of those 90s Marvel movies that we forgot existed, like Nick Fury.
No. Tombstone. Yeah. No, Tombstone is based off loosely based off actual events about a sheriff named Wyatt Earp and Doc Holliday. It's on Amazon Prime. Go watch it. Kurt Russell, Val Kilmer, our boy Bill Paxton, and our homie Sam Elliott. Oh, and your homie Michael Bean's in it too. So there you go. Anyways, guys, let's get started. We have some quick news. I do have some of it from IG. Overwatch 2 PvP beta is coming soon. And this comes from GameSpot on Instagram. Blizzard has shared new details regarding its plans for Overwatch 2, which includes getting the PvP component of the shooter into players' hands while it continues to work on the PvE side.
I actually got an email invite to test it.
Yo, let us know how that goes. I mean, look, I said my piece on Instagram. It's about damn time. It took y'all long enough. I mean, and us trying to have you guys, and us having to ask you guys to make us new content for Overwatch, but clearly y'all ain't gonna do it because Overwatch is dead. It is what it is. And last piece of quick news is that Dead Space remake is now targeting an early 2023 release. And EA is said to be impressed with the remake, but wants it to be as well received as Capcom's Resident Evil remakes, including Resident Evil 1 remake, 2 remake, and 3 Nemesis remake. And all I have to say is this: yo, EA, I ain't gonna say anything bad about y'all because y'all aren't seeing in the news this week. Y'all was in the news a few weeks ago. You won't have to feel you won't have to get the thing we're about to give y'all. I'm just gonna say this: y'all effed up when you shut down Visceral Games. So please, for the love of God, do not screw Dead Space remake up. This is one of my favorite horror games of all time. If you screw EA, if you screw it up,
insert SpongeBob meme.
No, I'm not gonna do it because they don't deserve it this time. I'm just saying.
No, I'm saying if they screw it up, you will.
You know what to do, yeah.
Yes. So there you go. So shouts to EA. All right, let's get started. So opening discussion. PlayStation State of Play happened a few days ago. And some of the games they showed off were a brand new Capcom IP called Exo Primal. They showed off new gameplay for Forspoken, as well as showed off some gameplay for Stranger's Paradise Final Fantasy VII Origin, which the beta for the game, demo of the game should be out in the next few days. We also got new gameplay for Gundam Evolution, which is pretty much Gundam's version of Overwatch.
Yeah.
We got a brand new game coming out called Gigabash, which is pretty much an inspired sequel to Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee. And we got some other games. TMNT Cowabunga Collection is coming out with a TMNT Manhattan Project, Turtles in Time, the arcade version. What do you call it? The Tournament Fighter games. So you're going to get a bunch of Ninja Turtle games coming out later this year. And we got more gameplay for Ghostwire Tokyo. And we got 2 new IPs coming out. We have the Dialfield Chronicles and Valkyrie Elysium. Did any of you guys watch State of Play? What are your thoughts on it?
I'm still watching it right now.
All right, go ahead, Chica.
I wouldn't say I was impressed with some of the games. I mean, the one that I was really impressed was the one that you mentioned, Fox, was the Tokyo one, I believe, because I like the Japanese culture and it's one of my things and all. But there's been rumors going around, even some other news outlets, making claims that we might get something in relation to Metal Gear, which I was hoping for that, like State of Play will actually announce something in relation to Metal Gear, but so far they didn't announce anything. So I was looking forward for something in relation to Metal Gear because, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's still on that they're going to do the remake, or I really don't know what's going on because, I mean, ever since the Game Awards happened, Kohima made an appearance, and obviously there's something going on. I don't know what it is, but... And of course, PlayStation is buying Konami, from what I heard. Trying to buy Konami.
Look, Konami. I would talk about Konami, but Konami's is on some F boy status.
Yeah, I know.
NFTs.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. Skooks, thoughts? Because I know you own. I mean, you and I own PlayStation. I mean, what happened? What you thinking?
What?
Did you watch the State of Play?
No, I never watched State of Play.
God damn it!
Did you watch State of Play, Kabuto?
He's still watching it.
I'm watching it right now.
One thing I will say,
I'm loving some of the things I'm seeing here.
Real quick, one thing I will say is that there is a brand new JoJo Bizarre game coming out.
It's a sequel to All-Star Battle called All-Star Battle R. It's gonna feature characters from all the first 8 parts. Hopefully, Hopefully, there'll be more characters here than there were in Eye of Heaven. Because let's be honest, in Eye of Heaven, you only had like 3 characters from Steel Ball and only 2 characters from Jojolion. Let's get some more characters. But it's exciting. And Fox, you better play me on that game.
I will. All right. So I thought the presentation was fine. I think the games that stood out to me the most was Exo Primal because Capcom really made us think that the redhead chick that we saw was homegirl from Dino Crisis. And I was really pissed when I found that this was not Dino Crisis. I was livid when I found that was not homegirl from Dino Crisis. I can't remember the broad's name, but I was really hoping. I was really hoping that we were going to get a brand new Dino Crisis game. Just like how I was really hoping instead of Street Fighter 6, we're going to get like a Marvel vs. Capcom collection announcement or something like that. I was really hoping that, but we're not going to get it. Oh, her name is Regina. There you go. Regina from freaking Dino Crisis. But other than that, I mean, it is what it is. I still think the game looks good, so I will check it out when we get more details on it. Ghostwire Tokyo looks really, really good. The more I look at it, Forspoken is gonna be a game that I cannot wait to get my hands on. And what do you call it? Stranger Than Paradise Final Fantasy Origins. Look, I was already a fan of Final Fantasy VII Remake. I will definitely be picking this game up once it comes out. Hopefully, it doesn't suck. I'm going to try and see if I can get if the demo is also available for PS4. Because what I really like about Sony's move right now is that they realize that a lot of people are still not going to buy a PS5 until they start seeing graphical differences. And on top of that, there's going to be more exclusives on PS5. I like the idea that they're still doing cross play and stuff like that. I'm very happy that they're still doing that. So that's good. Overall, though, the state of play wasn't too bad. I liked it. It was short. It was sweet. I didn't feel like I was getting effed over. So not bad. Not bad at all. Any final thoughts? Any games that you saw on that video that you're excited for? Chica, go ahead.
Just the one you mentioned.
Ghostwire or Exo Primal?
Ghostwire.
Okay. All right. So yeah, so check out. So you guys haven't yet, be sure to do check out State of Play. It's available on PlayStation's official YouTube page, and yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I really got. I mean, it was a solid conference, so I can't really complain. I mean, and even though we're not gonna have E3 again this year because COVID, I will say that hopefully we get more stuff that's going on with Capcom and with Sony and stuff later on throughout the year. And once again, guys, please, when June comes around, please buy the Capcom Fighting Collection, because if you do, this will show Capcom that yes, we do want a Marvel vs. Capcom collection. Yes, I want to run hands with everyone at X-Men Children of the Atom on my PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5 or Steam. I don't care. I want Marvel vs. Capcom collection. Also, I'm going to say this again, please do get King of Fighters All-Stars on your phones and support the Ryu DLC so we can get Capcom vs. SNK 2 anniversary, because no one knows this. We just celebrated the 20th anniversary of Capcom vs. SNK 2 last year. I want a remaster with online capabilities and GGPO netback codes. There you go. I'm done ranting. What's next? Oh, what do you call it? So speaking of Capcom, let's talk about Capcom. Oh, what's up? Oh, Kamado, go ahead. My bad.
Okay, just because it was here last week, I don't have an opinion about stuff. What's going on?
All right, go ahead.
Okay. Ghostwire looks lit. It definitely looks interesting. Primal, like I swear, it looks like Valorant versus dinosaurs, and that sounds epic. But JoJo All-Star Battle R, excited for that. But you know what? But another game that no one mentioned looks very interesting to me is Trek to Yomi.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry. I really should have mentioned that one. That one looks really, really good. It reminds me of what was the samurai game that came out last year?
Ghost of
Ghost of Tsushima.
yeah, I'm
It
still
looks,
playing that game still, so I
it
gotta
looks
finish
like
that.
a Ghost of Tsushima skin for a Metroidvania. And all of you know how much I love my Metroidvanias. Unlike some people,
The fuck you mean by that?
like I'm still waiting on. I'm still waiting on Bayonetta 3, which is a hack and slash. But what's it called? But I'm really excited for this game because I like Metroidvanias. And what's a Metroidvania? Oh, I was so happy when I played Metroid 5 for the first time and the second time and the third time, and I'm halfway through a fourth time. But it's another Metroidvania game I hope gets announced soon
What's that?
after like all the DLCs are finally released for the first one. Ritual of the Night.
Oh my god.
That was a fun game, wasn't it, Fox?
Yes, it was fun. It was
Yes,
fun.
it was a very fun game. Fox definitely agrees with me of that. It was a very fun game.
Anyways, all right. So next, actually, I was going to talk about Capcom, but I actually want to talk about this real quick. Super Nintendo World is to be open at Universal Studios Hollywood next year. This is coming from
Yeah.
So I don't know if y'all noticed, but Nintendo's been trying to get a theme park. Well, we're probably going to be getting one. Super Nintendo World is set to open at Universal Hollywood next year. The theme park announced last week. The immersive gaming inspired attraction will be the first Super Nintendo World to open in the United States after first debuting in Japan in 2021. Super Nintendo World is a partnership between Universal and video game company Nintendo. Promises to transport guests into the world of Mario, Luigi, Princess Peach to become part of their compelling universe. I'm just gonna leave it at that. All right, real talk, nigga. Who's gonna be going to Universal Studios, Hollywood, to go to the Super Mario World? Okay, I'm just saying. Look, I'm taking my son will be over 6 months old by then. We going. I think we should all go. We'll get Jen. We'll find CC somewhere in the outskirts of most Espa.
I'll bring my sister.
Pick her little ass up, bring her back here. We'll bring Deadpool in from Boston. And I'll call up my cousin Exile. We'll get Ryu, Zero, and his sister, and we're all do it.
We're gonna get CC
We're gonna get
from San Diego.
No, I don't know. I think she said she moved to Texas now, but it is what it is.
I see.
I'm gonna find out. I think we should all just straight up message her at the same time, be like, "Where you at?"
We're gonna get the gang back together.
Yeah, listen, we all had to.
Yeah, all the real members of the gang. Just saying.
Listen, we all had a good time when we went to Universal last year, so we might. We're not with Universal, City Walk last year, so we might as well.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah. That one time
I went with you guys.
Yeah, that was really fun. That was really fun for sure.
Yeah.
But no, we definitely going to Universal and stuff. I'm trying to see if I can go to Horror Nights, but let's see.
Oh, speaking of Horror Nights, were you guys aware about what's going on right now? Like all of a sudden they started to construct a maze so early. We're not even close to like the fall season.
Well, I mean, I always remember the last time I went to Universal, they did have the House of Horror attraction where it was just straight up like all old school Universal monsters. So
Yeah.
maybe they're just revamping that one or something. I'm not sure.
You think it's possible? Because it's been so long since, the House of Horrors has remained in Universal since, I don't know, maybe at age 10, 15.
Like I said, like maybe they're just revamping it. I mean, because you do have more Universal monsters. I mean, freaking Chucky is a Universal monster. He's under the Universal brand.
Yeah. And, not to get out of topic because I know we're, talking about the state of play and Nintendo World and all, but like, hopefully this year's Halloween Horror Nights, we do get Chucky because for some reason, like, we got like barely a few mazes. I mean, of course, with the budget and all, but how come Orlando got Chucky and we didn't?
Because it's Orlando. Very wrong. For what
Orlando had Spider-Man way back in the day.
From what I've been told from my future sister-in-law is that Disney World and Universal Orlando aren't all that cut out to be.
How so?
She says they're both trash.
Probably the
Apparently.
community.
I
if
wouldn't know.
nothing else.
Anyways, shouts to Nintendo. This is the one, and we can't really tell Nintendo to do better because they haven't really done anything stupid that we know of, unless someone has.
But there was something awesome that they did recently.
All right, what is that?
They did announce a certain game coming out this fall.
Which one? Oh, Bayo 3?
No, I wish. No, something else.
Which one?
Something that you'd think came out way too soon, but is actually welcomed. Really, you guys don't know.
I don't know. Because I don't own the Switch.
It is on the Switch, yes.
Well, yeah,
I know, but go ahead.
I'm gonna let you guys guess.
Oh my god! Is it someone we know?
Yes, it is something you know.
Star Wars.
No.
Is it an actual Nintendo licensed game?
It is a Nintendo licensed game.
Is it WarioWare? Oh, Splatoon 3?
No.
Oh, okay.
Splatoon 3 was already announced. No, it was just announced this past week.
Oh, Kirby?
No.
Just
announced.
Just tell us, dude. Like, we don't even know.
Scarlet and Violet.
I don't know what
I don't even know.
Pokemon.
Oh,
Yeah,
Pokemon. Okay. You could have just said it like that.
You could have just said Pokemon. Or
Exactly.
Gen 9 of Pokemon has finally come out. Wait, have you seen what the starters look like?
Yeah.
No.
Okay,
You guys be rubbing all the Nintendo Switch games on my face.
Well, listen. Hold on. You have a PS5. You can't say shit, okay?
Yeah. I told you guys before, it's either the Nintendo Switch or my PS5. So I went with the PS5.
Again, Chica, you have a PS5. You can't say shit, okay? Anyways, yes, we know about Pokemon coming out. Again, I'm not the biggest Pokemon gaming fan. Listen. Pokemon Unite is the most recent Pokemon game I've actually played and I fucking love. Which reminds me, we should all be jumping on Pokemon Unite so we can run hands with these little kids online. Just saying.
I'd rather jump in on Pokemon Arceus.
Oh my god. Now let's get to Capcom. So people,
wait! I want you guys to take a look at the new starters, and I want to hear what you guys think of them.
Okay, well, while we're looking at them, okay. So yeah, okay, they look cool. They look cute. They look cute. I like that.
Yeah.
All right.
So my question to you guys and to the audience: which starter do you think you're going to start with?
Water.
You're going to go with Donald Duck then.
I mean, listen, man. We all know Blastoise is the best one. Okay, and Team Water is the best element in Pokemon because there's way too much water. Just like IGN said, too much water. 7 out of 10.
Okay, Skooks, which one would you start with?
I don't care about Pokemon.
Really?
Yeah, I've seen all this. I just don't care. Sorry.
What about you, Chica?
I don't know, and not to tell you the truth, guys, I haven't played any of the Switch's Pokemon games, so I wouldn't even know.
In other words, if it ain't Spider-Man, she ain't buying. Anyway.
Hey!
Okay, well,
I had to make a sacrifice on choosing what game console I want, man.
Okay, well, if anyone's wondering,
Watch, when we meet in person, I'll beat your ass.
I'm actually going to go with Fuecoco, the fire starter. This is actually the first fire starter that I preferred out of the 3 since Gen 3. It's like Bulbasaur, Totodile, Torchic, and then a bunch of water and grass types, and then finally Fuecoco, like all the way in Gen 9.
Oh my god.
But funny you mentioned the whole PS5 thing, because I need to get a PS5 because I want to play Spider-Man.
Dude,
you're missing out.
PS5, I just need a PS5.
Do you really need a PS5?
Oh,
hell yeah, he does.
You can't play Spider-Man 2 on the PS4.
It ain't out yet. It ain't out yet. So
Next year it will.
There's still plenty of time. Anyway,
So that's why I decided to get my console first and then waste hundreds of dollars on a collector's edition.
anyways, well, and Chica, to answer your question, no Spider-Man, no buy. First of all, I have Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. Spider-Man, Spider-Man Miles Morales, and Spider-Gwen are in the games and are playable. So you would have had a Spider-Man game if you had bought a Switch. That would have been much cheaper to get than a PS5, which you can get all those games on PS5 that are still on the PS4.
Yeah.
Except Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate. I don't know why Squeenix decided to put Integrate on PS5 only. I am still livid about that. Fuck them. But it is what it is.
But what I'm waiting for is the remake for Metal Gear, so that's what I'm waiting
that
for.
Ain't
also,
happening. That's not.
It is gonna happen.
Girl, listen.
It is gonna happen.
As long as Konami is still alive, Kojima is unfortunately cannot do Metal Gear remake.
Okay? I know he can't.
So listen, you're better off playing Metal Gear Solid 5 again, unfortunately, if you want that to happen. Oh god.
Yeah, I guess so, but at least I have my other prize positions. The original Metal Gear games before they got pulled out of the stores.
Look, I have my entire collection of Metal Gear. I still have Metal Gear Solid 2 on PS2 as well, and on the HD collection. 3, 4, Phantom Pain, unfortunately, Ground Zeroes, unfortunately, and Metal Gear Rising, which I'm still hoping Platinum Games does decide to make Metal Gear Rising 2 at some point.
They won't.
Wait, Metal Gear
Rising Revengeance.
Revengeance with Raiden.
Oh yeah, they better.
I don't think they will because again, it's Konami. It's Konami. We just
but it's
said
Platinum
that.
Games though. It's still Platinum Games.
Yeah, but who owns the right? Konami.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Those bastards. That's why I despise them.
Konami owns the rights, so Konami will decide if and when they'll ever make Rising Revengeance 2, and they won't.
But at the same time, there's that rumor that PlayStation might buy Konami, so obviously there's hope for Metal Gear.
If Sony, if Sony,
they better answer our prayers because I lived through that game.
If Sony buys Konami, honestly, the true faction battle will begin because Microsoft already bought Blizzard Activision and all of the companies under Blizzard Activision, and Sony bought Bungie, which was okay, whatever. But if Sony was able to bank Konami, dog, do you realize how many games we would actually get sequels to? We would get an actual good sequel to Castlevania. We would get a sequel to Metal Gear. Hopefully,
Silent Hill
6. We would actually get Silent Hills to get made. We would fucking dude, no. You know what's the best part? We would probably, quite possibly, and I'm saying this in my head canon, get Zone of the Enders 3. We would get Zoe 3. If we got Zoe 3, nigga, it's over. It's over.
Yeah, that's why Sony better answer our prayers because, that's our childhood right there. Even for the Silent Hills ones, which actually got canceled, I wanted to play that game.
Bro, I can't believe people sold their PS4s for thousands of dollars. That's the equivalent of when people had Flappy Bird and just sold their phone with Flappy Bird on it because the company who made the game decided to can it because a lot of people were legit beefing with niggas in the streets about Flappy Bird. But I digress. Anyways, let's get to Capcom. I gotta talk about Capcom real quick. So recently, Capcom decided to update their licensing structure policy, which pissed off a lot of people. This is coming from WCCF Tech. Fighting game tournaments have such a strange tendency to draw players, moments that are worth highlights and stuff like that. Well, that's not the thing. This is not the reason why I'm talking about it. Tournaments are already having a rough thanks to COVID-19, greatly limiting the ability to gather and do these things in person. Capcom's already had to cancel their live finale for 2021's Capcom Pro Tour season and opt for an online exhibition to substitute. And what does Capcom do? What does Capcom do as tournaments are already suffering? Release a new set of rules which harm tournament organizers hosting Street Fighter games. And this set of guidelines is just terrible. Obviously, you'll have to apply for a license to host a game. So you need to apply for a license to host a Street Fighter tournament. But
Oh,
Capcom
God.
has several strange rules for it. One of the biggest highlights is that you can't have a yearly prize pool exceeding $10,000. The ruling even goes further, saying that you aren't allowed to have more than $2,000 in prize pools for a single event, even though their sponsorship bonuses rules says you also cannot exceed 5,000 and 20,000 for a single event and yearly, respectively. This is likely done to keep the prize pools low during official events, while at the same time preventing the supposed smaller tournaments from dishing out prize pools that are higher than those events found in places like Capcom Pro Tour. So they legit just cut the feet off of tournament organizers when it comes to prize pools, and on top of that, trying to put the game in their tournament, and B, live streaming if they decide to live stream it on like Twitch or YouTube. Skook's thoughts, because you play Street Fighter 5 more than any of us do. Go ahead.
And even then, I don't play a lot. But yeah, I am not. Well, how do I put it this way? It's a bad idea, and this definitely stinks of like corporate. And somebody up top clearly isn't thinking how this is working, because capping. Let me roll it back. What I'm saying is
rollback netcode.
Oh yeah, that too. They still haven't put in rollback netcode. But what I'm saying is this is clearly capping both the fan base. It's shooting Capcom in the knee, because if you're putting a cap on how much people can play and how much you pay, you're putting in hours upon hours of dedication just to master this game. And if I can go to a fast food place and bust my hump there for less work and less time and still make more than a tournament, it's like they don't want, like Young Ass said, they don't want free money. And this stinks of like high-end corporate thing that they want to keep prices low, so they save overhead on the tournaments and everything, that they're probably going to do something about Evo, or at least all the other big name Street Fighter tournaments are to pull out, and then the other games will pick up in their place. And the logo itself looks really cheap. Something is happening that they're like...
man, we haven't even talked about that yet. But give me a second.
We talked about it a bit last time when we brought up Street Fighter, but the logo is just like even cheaper. It's like they blew their budget on the animation and everything.
I don't know what you mean about that, and I kind of actually encountered some games that had that similar issue.
Right. I don't recall any games at this moment who are doing something similar to this, but this definitely feels like something corporate that's doing, like some high-end management is saying, hey, we need to keep costs down for some reason. I know, let's kneecap the community.
Agree.
Yeah, it seems like somebody up top is getting a huge ego about their games and everything, so they just once again kneecap the community and they kind of win them back. How many times has this happened before?
Well, I mean, there was a Smash Brothers tournament
right,
issues.
But that's also like Nintendo's MO, where they just hate anything that isn't in their control. You know what I'm saying? So this definitely stinks of something. I don't know what, and hopefully it changes, but I don't think we should hold our breath. So
yeah,
let's just keep our eyes open and watch it.
All right. Chica or Kabuto, y'all got anything to say? I know y'all normally don't play fighting games, but y'all got anything to say about this?
Well, it's been a while since I actually played any of them, but like, I mean, there's not that much to say about like what's going on with, with what you were discussing about Street Fighter, because I mean, like I said, I haven't played the games. I mean, the only time I ever did was once, so I wouldn't know how that goes.
All right. Kabuto?
Games are pretty fun.
Definitely something smells like corporate greed.
Exactly.
I just put my finger on it, because like it just feels weird that like your prize money has to be limited if you participate in more than one event because like what's wrong with participating in more than one event? When I was a competitive swimmer, I was allowed to compete in more than one event. I've done 200 breaststroke, 100 freestyle. I've done 100 IM, 200 IM relay. Let's see, like and freaking even Olympic swimmers or like Olympic athletes in general, they're allowed to participate in more than one event. And guess what? They get multiple gold medals if they happen to win in each event. I mean, are you going to pretend like Michael Phelps wasn't a thing in 2008? Are we going to pretend like my uncle wasn't a thing in 2000? And how's video games any different? Like if for example there's gonna be like a video game tournament with a bunch of different video games and a person wins at both Street Fighter 2 and at Darkstalkers, they should get the prize money, full prize money for both games because they earned it. It's like promising a certain sum of money, but only under a condition where if the condition isn't met, your prize money goes down. And you know what that feels to me like? You're supposed to be in the ring for 3 minutes and you only took them down in 2.
You know what that reminds me?
Realize we're doing better.
You know what that reminds me of? Reminds me of I know we said that this isn't fully something Nintendo does, but this does really remind me a lot of how Nintendo acts when it comes to Smash and everything.
It is
because they always kneecap the Smash tournaments, and you gotta feel like grateful to play the game and make like next to no money off of it. You put in all this time and effort to master Melee and everything.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, exactly. You put in all this time and effort. You master the game. This is free advertisements at the very least, and everything.
It's like they don't want money. It's like
It's like money.
It's like they don't realize that word of mouth brings in the money. I digress. I will
Not
say
even just word of mouth.
And again, you put the extra work to win more than one event. You deserve to get more recognition for it.
I will say this, and we can move on. Is that it sucks that they're doing it. I mean, we just got on Nintendo's case when it came to taking Smash out of the Evo tournaments this year. Because in case you guys don't know, the lineup, Mortal Kombat 11 will be at Evo. Dragon Ball Fighter Z, the new Guilty Gear game, and Street Fighter 5, and I think there's one more game. And they also announced that they're likely or not, we will be getting a Marvel vs. Capcom 2 tournament at Evo for a limited time, because the last time Evo was supposed to happen, it was on the 20th anniversary of Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and they're going to be having a small tournament at Evo for MVC2. Mm-hmm. I remember because I was going to go to Evo in 2020 before COVID.
Before the COVID nation
attack. COVID actually happened.
Yeah, before the COVID nation attack.
That event that you're talking about, like, do you think they're actually gonna do it this year or?
Probably. Look, what I'm looking forward to for Evo is just hearing more Street Fighter 6 news, potential, and also KOF 15 is going to be at this year's Evo as well, because
KOF
15, magnifique.
You need to give me more details about this event that you're telling me about. So I'm
Evo?
actually really curious. Yeah.
Okay, I'll tell you. Well, Evo is the biggest fighting game tournament in the entire world. People from around the world go to Vegas and play in a tournament for 3 days. Whether it's Tekken, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Smash at the time, you go there, you compete, and you compete for big money. I think if I remember correctly, Sonic Fox walked away with like $1 million when he beat what's his face. Mm-hmm. Scooch, you like Sonic Fox? How much did he get again?
I don't remember. I don't want to say I like Sonic Fox. I mean, they're a good player. I just don't like the ego.
See, I'm more of a Shadow Wolf guy.
I'm a Majin fan because he just gives niggas the brow when he beats them, but that's just me. And Wushigi.
I thought you were a low tier god kind of guy.
Wow. Okay, you know what? Anyways, our last piece of news, people. Shouts to Capcom. Also, if you want to support a fighting game, and the company that won't f you over like Capcom's doing with this whole thing with the tournaments and stuff, hit up Enway because Power Rangers Battle for the Grid still alive and kicking. Just saying. Plus, I want my Kart Racing DLC. Anyways, our last piece of news.
And I don't want a real Green Ranger.
Anyways, our last piece of news. Activision.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
My least favorite topic to talk about.
So we were on the verge of just talking about positivity with Blizzard Activision, but something got dug up, and it's unfortunately it's sad news. I mean, it's good and sad. There's two stories about this. Activision Blizzard is being sued for wrongful death by the family of employees who killed themselves. Activision Blizzard, the embattled gaming giant that Microsoft recently agreed to buy for nearly $60 billion, is being sued by the family of an employee who died by suicide, with the family blaming the woman's death on sexual harassment and claimed that a supervisor then lied to detectives about his relationship with her, according to a copy of the complaint obtained by the Washington Post. The complaint, dated Thursday and filed by parents of Carrie Moynihan, a 32-year-old finance manager at Blizzard Activision, when she was found dead during a company retreat in 2017, claims that sexual harassment was a significant factor leading to her death. She was first referenced, though not by name, in California's Department of Fair and Employment and Housing lawsuit filed last July that accused the company of fostering a culture of sexual harassment, misconduct, and gender-based discrimination. There really is nothing I can say to make this a joke, but Activision, you done fucked up now. You know that, don't you? I'm not talking about Philly D. This has nothing to do with Philly D. Philly D, we are going to stop any slander against Phil Spencer. Okay, not Philly D. Philly S. There you go. Big Papa Phil. Yep. Once again, my condolences to Carrie's family. For their loss of their daughter. Blizzard Activision. Y'all really screwed the pooch on that one. I really don't have any jokes for it, honestly, because it is pretty sad.
And it's really awful for what they have not been taking action on. And this is not the first case that sexual harassment has been going on with these two companies, And now that one led to a death, I mean, it's pretty serious.
All right. Kabuto, thoughts? Go ahead. Good answer. Skooks, thoughts? Go ahead.
We can't really make jokes about this because it's just serious. I'd hope that they manage to get some justice out of this, but
for sure,
still.
Well, there is one piece of news about Blizzard Activision we can talk about. Is that this is coming from VGC. Activision Blizzard says it's facing difficulties attracting and retaining talent. In its annual report, the Call of Duty, World of Warcraft, and Candy Crush publishers cited labor shortages, growing competition for talent, and increasing attrition as factors related to its current recruitment struggles. Activision Blizzard is also currently facing multiple regulation investigations over its handling of alleged sexual harassment, discrimination, sexual assault, discrimination, and harassment of female employees. So, in general, it's Blizzard Activision's fault, number one. Number two, they're complaining because they can't get talent.
Whose fault is that?
Exactly. There's a reason why you're not scoring talent. You
karma.
You let the inmates run your asylum and harass women to the point where they take their own lives. What the F did you expect, Activision Blizzard? What did you expect? I'm just saying, dog, do better.
Well, at this point, they can't do better because.
They can. I mean, no, they can't because
no. What I'm saying is the reason why they can't do better, and I apologize for interrupting, is because in order to do better, they need to have people put their faith into Blizzard Activision to do better. But if no one wants to give them the chance anymore, they won't have that redemption arc, even if they wanted to have that redemption arc. So they screwed themselves out of being able to do better.
Exactly.
That is true. That is true. I didn't think about that.
Is it impossible? Of course not. But
Is it going to
it's
happen?
going to be a lot harder for them than,
Not feeling
good faith would allow it to. And again, as Thunder Chica said, Newton's third law: action, reaction.
That is true words spoken. True words spoken. Skooks, thoughts? Go ahead. Or are you good?
I don't think Activision ever going to get another chance because of this. This is really all their fault. If they actually did anything about it in the first place, none of this would have happened. But they didn't.
Exactly.
Because they just turned a blind eye to it, and now they got to pay the price. I don't feel sorry at all for the company going under. I do feel bad for the people who work there and weren't involved, losing their jobs about this. But in regards to a company, huge corporation like this going under, I couldn't give any less of a damn.
There were people who tried to blow the whistle on this and got fired for it, didn't they? It's kind of like what's happening right now in that one country that someone else thinks I'm from, but I'm actually not from.
Oh boy!
I can't believe you're not Canadian. Oh, I've been lied to the whole time.
Oh my god!
Only two good things ever came from Canada: Keanu Reeves and Poutine.
Oh,
just kidding.
I mean, not a fan of Poutine, so I can't argue for that.
Oh my god!
But you have had Keanu.
I almost Poutine.
Not cardinally.
Anyways, I think that's all I got on my show notes, guys. I think the one question I would ask this, since we're on the topic of video games, what is your favorite video game soundtrack? I'm gonna go first as an example. Y'all know how I feel about Anarchy Reign on PS3 and Xbox 360. I want a sequel or a remaster.
You played
Go ahead.
You ever played? God damn it! What's the name? Mad World.
Yes, I played the first one on the Wii.
Good. So good.
I'm just saying, I love the Anarchy Reign soundtrack. I actually own that soundtrack. It's on my phone. I listen to it when I go work out and stuff. It's an amazing soundtrack from a game that was way ahead of its time. I would love for Platinum Games to come back and make us another Anarchy Reigns. Platinum Games and Sega needs to make another Anarchy Reigns. I would love that. That's just me. Favorite video game soundtrack, Chica, go.
I gotta say is Sins of Father from Metal Gear Solid 5.
Okay. The song or the album?
Oh, the song.
Okay. That's not a bad one. Scoop's favorite soundtrack. Go ahead.
Rising Revengeance. Yeah. No contest.
Yeah.
You are a man.
Okay. Second pick. Second choice definitely is Mad World.
Okay.
Mad World and Rising Revengeance.
You are a man with class.
Two such solid albums.
All right. Cop it up. Take us home, bro.
Okay. The full album or just a single track?
Doesn't matter. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I have several good picks because it's really hard to pick between them. But some of those, so I'm just gonna list a few games. Metroid Zero Mission, Pokemon Ruby Sapphire Emerald, what's it called? A Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, and Bayonetta 1 and 2. Like that beautiful way they sing the song Moon River in the middle of a fight sequence is just, oh my god.
I know you really like that one too.
Yeah. But even other levels and sequences, there were good songs. Heck, even the level select menu for Bayonetta 2 is just really good.
Yes.
Because the whole cards motif.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. I definitely would agree on you on that. All right, then. All right, guys. I think that's all I got on my show notes. Any recommendations for TV shows or video games for people to watch?
Okay, I got one. Okay, well, recently I've been watching. Okay, several. Because there's like multiple, services. I feel like I have to give more than one. Okay, firstly, Netflix. Comey Can Communicate. I just finished watching that. It's actually quite a. I think there's gonna be a season 2. But right now it's just the first season. Gotta watch it. It's about social anxiety. So I kind of like some of the characters in this. Hulu. One of my favorite British sitcoms came back to Hulu, so definitely check out Peep Show. It's 9 seasons, so that's a total of 50. It's a total of 54 episodes, and it's really funny, especially once you get to season 3. Things get really hilarious. Um, let's see, and finally, Tubi. I didn't watch HBO that much recently, but Tubi TV. Beast Wars. Beast Wars is on Tubi TV, and I finally rewatched Beast Wars for the first time in 20 years, and subsequently Beast Machines, and oh my god, it is so good. Like, even Code of a Hero, I only saw that episode one time in my entire life. Watching it again, oh my god, it is so good. And this isn't just me loving it as a story fan, like for the Dinobots thing. And it's not just me, being a Transformers fan again for Dinobot. So I'm also a fan of it as a scientist, because if you actually like pay attention to some of the subtext of one very specific scene, it's like there's a bootstrap going on if you really pay attention. And I love bootstraps and human evolution and whatnot. But in the end, it also has one of my most favorite quotes in television history. I need to look it up because I quoted it earlier from memory.
I know you did.
Okay. It goes, "Tell my tale to those who ask. Tell it truly. The ill deeds along with the good, and let me judge accordingly. The rest is silence."
Yes.
And yes, I actually did recently get some new Beast Wars toys. So.
All right then. Chica, what about you? Any recommendations?
Yeah, for TV shows, I actually have 2. One is definitely Netflix's Sex Education, and the other. It's a really great show. Really.
Okay, so we know what you be watching. Okay, continue.
Oh, shut up! Shut up! Don't even go there. Okay. The second is Sci-Fi's Chucky series, which I haven't stopped watching it, like the reruns of it. So I definitely recommend you guys watch it again. So beware of season 2. And lastly, as for the game part, I would say Little Nightmares is one of the best games I ever got into, thanks to my brother. I actually started playing the first one and the second one, parts of it, but I actually want to get the game so I can replay it. So it's a really great game, really good horror game so far.
Okay. Scoots, did you do your recommendations?
No.
All right, go ahead. What's your recommendations? Go ahead.
I definitely recommend playing Deep Rock Galactic. That's what something I've been playing constantly. Oh, you play it?
I played it. I played the demo for it. I like it.
It's good. Honestly, if you ever play on PS4, hit me up. We can go together. Very solid game. Definitely something worth going back to. I really recommend it.
I got you.
Cool.
And my recommendations, do check out The Boys Presents Diabolical, which is a mini series that shows like the shorts that are set in The Boys universe, including one episode that is strictly from The Boys comic book. And get ready for season 3 of The Boys. I just saw the trailer, and Jensen Ackles. Listen. I now understand why so many women want to smash Jensen Ackles than Jared Padalecki. There you go. I'll say it right now as a hetero male. Also, other 2 shows.
Padalecki did play Walker, Texas Rangers, so.
But we all know the true Walker is somewhere in a black hole in Saturn. Okay. We know that Earth One Chuck Norris is still out there. Also, another show I would wholeheartedly say you should definitely watch is, and I'm probably gonna get laughed at if I say this, One Tree Hill on HBO Max. My fiance got me into watching One Tree Hill, and this is that 2003 white boy small town melodrama that I love.
I saw the first
Oh
episode
my
of that when it
God.
first aired.
Oh,
Look,
yeah.
Chad Michael Murray. I get why women love Chad Michael Murray now. I get it.
I was more of an Everwood kind of guy.
You know what's really funny is that the guy who plays Lucas and Nathan's dad in One Tree Hill was one of the main characters in Highlander the Raven. And now I need to call Simon. What was his last name? Homeboy who's in Homeboy was no. Simon, what's his face? I can't remember the fool's name. Me and Daggerboy interviewed him back in 2021. I can't remember his name though. Simon something. Anyways. Also, my last two recommendations: watch Tombstone with Kurt Russell, Bill Paxton, Val Kilmer, and Sam Elliott. Fantastic show, fantastic movie. Definitely worth the watch. Highly recommend it. You will love it. Oh, Jay Simon, that's his full name. Jay Simon. I need to ask Jay Simon if he knows Homeboy from Highlander the Raven. But no, do definitely watch Tombstone. And my video game of choice is Super Mario Party All Stars. Mario Party All Stars is amazing. Mario Party Superstars, one of the best Mario Party games I've ever played, and yeah, it is a great bond. It is a great game to lose your relationship to. There you go. With that being said, guys, that is it on my notes. Thank you guys for watching episode 151.
There's a Russian film I could recommend.
Go ahead.
The literal translation is called Love in the Big City. It takes place in New York, and believe it or not, it has a cameo from all 4 lead actors from Sex and the City. But do you know who? But one of the three. But you know who was one of the 3 lead actors in this movie?
Was it Sarah Jessica Parker?
No. She had a cameo. But do you know who's one of the 3 lead actors in this movie?
Who?
Zelensky. Like the current president of Ukraine.
No kidding.
Nigga, what?
Yeah, he used to do romantic comedies.
Holy
and before that,
shit.
he did stand-up comedies.
Did not know that.
Yeah, like you ever seen the movie Man of the Year with Robin Williams?
I love that movie, yes.
Zelensky is the real-life Ukrainian version of Robin Williams' character.
Yo, that's fucking lit. I like that.
Yeah. So if I could recommend one movie that he was in, it would definitely be this one. And it's got a cameo from a pop musician that I grew up being a fan of, playing a very interesting role. I'm not going to spoil it. If you could find a version of it with subtitles, definitely check it out. It's a good watch if you're into romantic comedies.
Okay. All right, then. With that being said, guys, that's episode 151 of the Struggle Game Podcast. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we're going to be out here just in time. But ladies first, Chica, welcome back. Hopefully we get to see a little bit more of you. What is your closing statement for episode 151? Go.
Pretty crazy, and, really looking forward for these games to appear on these consoles. But, yeah.
All right, then. Kabuto, welcome back. What is your closing statement for episode 151? Go.
Stay safe, stay loving, stay empathetic. Do when all hope is lost, undo the slock and set me forth to a moonlit walk.
All right, then. Persona, what's your closing statement for episode 151? Go.
I don't know. I don't really have a closing statement. I didn't think of anything. Oh, you know me. I got no closing statements. I guess just play Deep Rock Galactic and don't fucking choke half the time. It's a fun game, but fuck. Sometimes it just pisses me off what people do there.
All right. my closest statement is a tribute. Hey, yo, survey time. How many of y'all on Twitch came to see WCW? Now, how many people live on Twitch and YouTube came to see the NWO? One survey says one more for the good guys. Two, and because we're just too sweet. Rest in peace, Scott Hall. Anyways, a lot being said, guys. You can then forever email us at scrubclubbookings@gmail.com. That's scrubclubbookings@gmail.com for your questions, comments, searches, advice, business requires, all of that good stuff. You can find us on our official link tree right here. Find us on Twitter at ScrubClub Gaming. You can find us on our Instagram page at the ScrubClub Podcast. That's Instagram at the ScrubClub Podcast. And you can take the show on the go with Spotify, Google Podcasts, SoundCloud, Stitcher Radio, Breaker.audio. We're trying to get our stuff on Apple Music and iHeartRadio soon, so just stay tuned with that. And if you want to get a hold of any of us, you want some product tea time, you can find your boy on Twitter and Instagram, the Rex_Fox, YouTube Rex_Fox, and follow always getting content wrong one again, twitch.tv/RecklessFox. Chica, where can the people find you?
You guys can actually find me on my Instagram, my Twitch, and also my TikTok under Bright of Spider-Man, and my YouTube channel, Cosplay Chica 101, and Twitter, Bright of Spidey. Where can they find you, Kabuto?
You can find me on Instagram at Boken_Kabuto. You can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/BokenKabuto. And you, Skooks, where can they find you?
You can find
Nowhere.
You can find Skooks once again fighting in the back alleys of a Chick-fil-A or a Popeyes or even
Oh,
Church's
don't
Chicken.
even started with food.
You can also
Or
Or
Panda Express.
no. See, Panda Express is too dangerous. No. No, Panda Express is too easy. He's gonna be in one of the mom and pop Chinese restaurants in the back alleys fighting. like it's freaking sleeping dogs. You can also
behind the Mayflower.
yeah. You can find him fighting behind the alleys of the Mayflower Chinese restaurant.
Good place.
Near
Definitely
downtown.
suggest going there.
And you can follow him on Wallstar Hip Hop /Fursona. And you can follow him on Tumblr /Fursona. Thank you guys so much.
That's not my Tumblr.
Whatever. Episode 151, guys. And as always, peace out, bless up, and keep right things $20 or less. And we bid you all adieu. Goodbye, mwah, and good night.
Goodbye.
Deuces. Bye, guys.